Hello and welcome to Zone Sports High School Basketball as we bring you the best in high school basketball from around the area. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller, Andy Millay, Tyson Trinidad, and Anissa Blankenship as we are at the West Senators Gymnasium this evening bringing you the Senators versus the Pirates in an SOC match. As usual, Jay, what do we feel about this game?
Well, you know what? I feel real warm and cozy about America right now. That was a tremendous national anthem.
It really was.
It just warms your heart, doesn't it?
It does.
The sensational Senators, that was great to listen to. That's before we get into basketball.
That's it. You know, I always love a cappella music, and I always love when schools encourage it.
Yes,
you know?
That was tremendous. Now on to basketball. So let's look at this. We've got the West Senators here at home against Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg, if you look at their record, they are 14-3. That's a nice record.
You know,
and they've had some nice wins throughout the year, but nothing bigger than Tuesday night when they defeated Oak Hill, I believe at Oak Hill, by 22 points.
I mean, that was amazing. I mean, Norm Pearson does an excellent job up there with the Oak Hill Oaks, and for somebody to beat them, especially that soundly,
right,
that says something.
And it was a strategy play. 50-28 was the score, holding Oak Hill to 28 points. You know, they stalled. They played half court. They slowed down the game. Well, they did what was best to win that ball game.
In every sport Wheelersburg has, they control the clock.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, we've seen it over and over again in football, basketball. You know, I don't care if they had underwater tiddlywinks.
Right.
They would focus on the clock and control it.
So that's the positive side. That's the spin. On the Wheelersburg side, let's look at West. We have a home game tonight. West lost to Wheelersburg early in the year by 6 points. All right? They don't have a real dazzling record. 7-9 is where they sit, 5-17 in the SEC. But in looking at it, 5 of their losses are by 6 points or less.
Yeah.
One of those to Wheelersburg. Playing at home, that balances the floor a little bit. And another one that I kind of figured out was they share a loss to Oak Hill because Wheelersburg lost to Oak Hill earlier in the season, but West is actually 5-2 at home.
Yeah.
They've got a good record at home. They're tough out here in this gymnasium. Wheelersburg coming off a big game might come down to earth a little bit in this game. You usually have a fall off after a big victory.
That's
so
true.
All things combined, this might be a great ball game.
I think you're totally right. You know, tip-off tonight is brought to you by AC1 Communications there in Wheelersburg, saying to take a tip from them and switch your cable TV over to Dish. There's a tip-off. Wheelersburg gets it. You know, as we were talking about there before the game started, the Senators have a record of 7-9 on the season and 5-7 in the league.
Right.
You know, so it's a respectable record, but they're not really setting the world on fire yet.
Right.
I talked to Coach Bill Hafer before, and he was telling me that, you know, the team is good. The problem that they've had this season is just basically height.
Right.
You know, and we've seen that with some other teams.
Absolutely.
You know.
Wheelersburg running the old flex offense. Down screen. Screen away. And backside rebound with the reach. This is where West could get in trouble in this game. Wheelersburg's just a little bit bigger than they are. A little taller than they are.
Well, I got to say, the Senators are being very, very aggressive, you know, and are all over the place. But
now, we did a game earlier in the year, Wheelersburg at Valley. And if you recall, Cole Lowry had 27 points at halftime.
That's true.
He lit it up from the outside. We already know they have the strong inside game with Tanner Holden, so they can – I mean, they got weapons. They can score a bunch of points if they want to.
Well, the bench is always deep for the Pirates.
From downtown, L.T. Maynard comes up short. You know, you just got to help. That's help side defense. That's basketball 101. Yep. Jordan Frazier on that backside block. You got to step in the lane and stop that dribble.
That's it. West moving the ball around on the outside. Just kind of looking for an opportunity as they're down 5 points early in the ball game. Three-pointer. No good. Recovered by Holden.
That's Jesse Johnson, who's wicked from three-point range.
Man.
If he gets that range. Wheelersburg might not let him get that comfortable tonight. Mac Dyer with the points there for Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg starting lineup, Connor Mullins, Mac Dyer, Cole Lowry, J.J. Truitt, and Tanner Holden.
A lot of the same names we had to say during football.
A lot of the same kids, yes. Good athletes tend to play all the sports.
That's it. Yeah, high school sports has changed a lot, you know. I mean,
you will see a few kids nowadays that specialize, especially some of those that really kind of have their eye on college.
Yep.
And nowadays, you know, just talking about it now, we got a little bit of a lull in the action. Maybe Tanner Holden takes it from LT Maynard and then fouls him in the midst of it. And they're going to call that on LT Maynard. And it was really Holden reaching back over to try to regain possession of that ball.
West
That's not
fans
a good
are
call
not happy
on this
with that
end.
call.
And he did carry the ball going down through there. That wasn't an egregious error. It wasn't right up around his shoulder or whatever. We might have just seen a makeup call there, Chuck.
I think so. While we're thinking about it, we want to thank our main game sponsor, King's Daughters Medical Center, Ohio, and King's Daughters Medical Center, as they go deep in supporting the zone and zone sports and the high school area youth, and allow us to bring all these games to you guys.
That's great positioning there by Jesse Johnson to get that entry pass. Fouled over the top.
So West is now on the board.
Yeah, breaking the bubble. One thing's for sure, West won't have any give up to him.
Right.
They'll play 4 quarters tonight.
Second is good, so it's now 2-7.
I think West got some new sneakers.
Looks like it, doesn't it? You can hear them squeaking, can't you?
It's that time of year. You start getting ready for the convo and sectional play. A lot of times now you'll get a new set of shoes.
Well, the sectional draw happened this Sunday.
It did? Do you have those
this
matchups?
Sunday coming.
Or this coming matchups?
Yep. Yeah, the draw actually occurs this Sunday. So we'll have the matchups immediately following.
Maynard with the quick rebound and the pull-up. West just needs to find the range in this game. They can't allow Wheelersburg to really take control of this early.
Hard drive,
a little bit
no
better
good.
help on that side there. That was Isaiah Norman who stepped into the lane there and helped defensively. West now with the ball. Their starters, Jordan Frazier, Jesse Johnson, Isaiah Norman, Dylan Bradford, and LT Maynard. LT with the ball. Quick timeout by the Senators.
So, the Senators called timeout, and while they're taking a break, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
You've always been able to recognize value. The decisions you make today put you on the road to where you want to be tomorrow. Throughout your life, you've planned and made smart decisions. You deserve State Auto's Prime of Life to protect your home and autos. Find out more about Prime of Life and other State Auto products.
Call Barrett Murphy, your local State Auto Insurance agency.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back here in West Portsmouth, home of the Senators, as they trail the Pirates by 5 points with a score of 7-2. 3:45 left to go in the first period. And the Senators take the ball out.
West needing to find that range. They just can't get anything to drop at this point. And they're not going to get a lot of second chance baskets just because Wheelersburg has a lot of size on the floor.
You're right.
And some quick hands. Gabe Skaggs there real quick with the steal. And the drive. And the charge. My bad, Cole Lowry. I was looking at the wrong roster.
It's hard to keep track sometimes.
Well, and they're both orange and black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We were doing a game years ago at the West football stadium. And West, just like Wheelersburg, paints a big orange W on the field, you know.
Oh, a big follow-up slam dunk.
Nice basket there.
Tanner Holden with the follow-up and the flush.
Well, you know what was really nice about that one? That one wasn't even a show-off.
And here's another one.
I'll say that wasn't even a show-off dunk, you know what I mean?
It wasn't, no. That was just being a teammate in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Had it well timed. Had an opportunity right there, too. Maybe he does want to show a little flash tonight.
Maybe.
You know, Tanner Holden was somebody we talked about in football season a lot, and Urban Meyer, you know, is interested in him, potentially offering him a scholarship in football.
Yep.
And from everybody I talked to, they're all saying he's not going to play football. He's a basketball player. That's what he likes.
Yep.
Even if he goes to a small school, that's what he'd rather do.
Yep.
The reverse
And
layup.
West scores. Little reverse layup there. Looked nice.
Jordan Frazier with the spin. Two-possession game now with the early on. Now they got to have some stops here, though. Wheelersburg we've seen this all year where one team coming in has a little bit of a height advantage, a little bit of quickness, and just take off right away. And, the other team just can't seem to score.
Yep.
And it's hard for them to score to even have opportunities, whereas Wheelersburg's getting easy shots right now.
Right.
West, everything they shoot's contested. Every pass they make is contested.
You're right.
They can't let Wheelersburg get comfortable and make it seem easy. The basket's good, and we got a foul, I believe, inside. That's going to be against Holden.
Connor Mullins putting that in?
Yeah. Yeah, and you always know you've got that sheepish grin on the player as he turns around like, man, I didn't do that. You know, come on. That was the look Tanner Holden had right there. But the basket does count in this. West Centers are down 10. They need to pick it up down here on the offensive end. Tell you what, it wouldn't be a bad thing for the Senators to get Tanner Holden in foul trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Post somebody up against him and force it in and try to get him sat down. That might level the playing floor a wee bit. Nice back cut. What a great back cut. Connor Mullins,
Lowry
though,
putting a stop on him. You see
making it so hard for him to get that shot off.
Yeah.
All righty. If you're going to leave me open, I'll shoot it. Josh Berry comes up short there.
49 seconds left to go in this first period.
That's been quick, hasn't it?
It has. Got Lowry bringing it down court.
And they may sit on the remainder of this first quarter. No 5-second count. It just now begins. He's on 3. And we're
They're
set.
going to burn the clock. All they can.
Well,
Lowry.
And then Lowry.
And he slams it. 3 from the side.
That was actually Connor Mullins, number 12.
Oh, that was Connor Mullins. My mistake.
A little dyslexia there.
That's it.
And clock runs out, ball ejected.
Well, that's the end of the first period, and we've got a score of 17-4 with the Pirates leading. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.
At Desco, we believe loans to small businesses result in stronger communities. We believe the experience and ability to make local decisions awards you the home field advantage. We believe quick decisions and straightforward answers are what you need to get started. At Desco, we have terms to fit your business. Desco Federal Credit Union. We make business loans.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. Welcome back to Zone High School Basketball as we bring you the best in high school basketball from around the area. I'm Chuck Jones, sitting here with Jay Miller and the rest of the Zone Sports team as we're watching a pretty aggressive game.
It has been aggressive. West trying to turn up the heat a little bit and slow down Wheelersburg. Wheelersburg right now a scoring machine, and I'm sure Coach Bill Hafer for West is trying to come up with some answers during these timeouts.
Yeah. Well, I think Coach Hafer didn't have a lot of high hopes coming in. I think he just basically wants to slow them down as much as he can. Big shot
three
for West.
LT Maynard from the three stripe.
LT, a good athlete for the Senators.
You know, I'd like to see this game get into a fast pace, up and down game, just to see if West could keep up with them.
Yeah.
This half court, I think, really is a big advantage to Wheelersburg.
You might be right.
That's going to be off Frazier's foot, out of bounds. Yeah, a lot of fast breaks and that kind of thing really kind of takes away from height advantage. You're getting up and down the floor. Now you're talking speed and positioning.
And also endurance.
Absolutely. Nice pass. Very nice pass. That was Lowry to 14, Justin Salyers. Salyers a junior. Just a quick motion offense. Pass and cut through. Nice move off the dribble and off the glass.
Nice shot.
LT Maynard again.
I tell you.
That young man has skills.
He does.
We've seen him play a few times this year. Very impressive.
You know, the Senators are doing a good job at pulling those rebounds in.
Right, LT Maynard there getting inside position, very important. You back that defender out of there, go up and get the rebound and go the other way. And I'm surprised Wheelersburg shooting from the outside so deep. I guess they just want to play their game and not worry about the fact they got a nice lead here. West man-to-man. Brandon Moore tasked with holding it down. Tanner Holden there, but we got a traveling call.
That's it.
You know, if West could go in with a single digit, being behind a single digit, that's kind of a victory in and of itself.
It is.
Yeah, that gives them a chance still.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's always a chance.
No call.
That height is just not their friend.
Nice little reverse layup there by Wheelersburg's J.J. Truitt. Truitt, a transfer from South Webster High School, a freshman. Was that LT again?
I think so.
LT Maynard filling it up. And the backside rebound by Maynard. He's a one-man machine right now.
Look at that.
You know, if you just go down the middle, eventually somebody's got to foul you,
That's
right?
it. That is it exactly.
I don't know if he had control of that ball at any point during that possession.
He bounced off 2 or 3 of the Pirates. Like a pinball game going on out there.
The old football drill where they hand you the ball and you go through the gauntlet. Everybody hits you.
Yep.
That was it right there. LT sticking with it. West getting possession and a steal on the inbounds. Definitely not what the Senators wanted to happen there. Back cut by Holden, almost got to the rim.
And, you know, I'll be honest with you, they're going to have to stay tighter on the man-to-man.
Well, and the tough thing about staying tight man-to-man, it makes it really impossible for you to get off your man and help. And Wheelersburg does such a good job of driving the lane. You really need to be able to help as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a tough thing that Wheelersburg puts you in a position there, you know?
That makes sense.
If you're going to play off a step and help side, I'm going to shoot it in your face. Yeah, if you play too tight, I'm going to drive the lane.
Yeah.
That's what good athletes will do for you. Now, I like LT Maynard and his ability to drive the lane. And Jesse Johnson can shoot the 3 as good as anybody out here. These boys just need to start lighting it up. Dylan Bradford enters the contest, number 5. 6'2" junior guard. Just Wheelersburg plays so hard defensively. You know you're going to get batted at as you dribble down the lane. Total denial as far as passing lanes. Good pass. Jesse Johnson, splash down.
Nice 3.
And that's who we need set up out there on the perimeter.
Well, there's your single-digit lead.
That's what you need going into the half. Let's see if they can do this next 3.5.
Well, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this.
Watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back. 3:37 left to go before the half, and the Senators have just went into a single-digit deficit now.
West clawing their way back into this contest. And I don't know if you saw Ohio State beat Purdue this week, but they were down by 14 in the first half, and they just 2 points at a time made their way back into the game, ended up winning that game.
Wow.
At the last minute. And a nice shot there, a little fadeaway by Wheelersburg's Salyers. Justin Salyers.
Those 3-point shots are killers.
Maynard got lucky there, picking up his dribble before he had somebody to pass to. Never a good thing. Ill-advised shot there. Just really wasn't set. Woo. That's Connor Mullen, number 12, 6-foot junior.
Doing great.
He's made a few shots today.
He has.
From the perimeter.
Been a great player this first half.
Frazier trying to drive the lane and finish. just coming up a little short on that side. Connor Mullins says, I bet you I can do it again.
Man.
Give him the same spot. He'll spot up right here.
Wheelersburg takes a significant lead now with 2 minutes left before the half.
Yep.
Score on the board is 31-14.
Yeah, Connor Mullen coming down and spotting up 2 threes in a row. That puts a damper on your comeback trail. Wheelersburg playing tight defense. Everything contested, and it's totally deny man-to-man. Dylan Bradford, 101 at the block. Can't finish, too strong. Let's see what Tanner Holt can do.
No good, but draws a foul. So
it's a nice step through. You drop that right foot, and then you cross over with your left.
So Holden will be going to the line to shoot 2. 1:25 left to go in the half. Some of tonight's sponsors, we got the 140C store and Hope Source Treatment Center, as well as B&B Loan, Barron Murphy Insurance, the Desco Federal Credit Union, Lutz Supply, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, the Portsmouth Public Library, the Powell Insurance Agency, there in New Boston, Sauter County Career and Technical Center, Shawnee State University, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Sunspot Tanning, the UPS store, and the Wheelersburg Cinema. Some of the sponsors helping bring this game to you tonight. Big thanks out to all of them.
Jordan Frazier needs to squeeze it there. Get that rebound and hold on to it tight. Easy put back on the backside there by Tanner Holden. During the break there, Mac Dyer and Dustin Darnell entered the game for Wheelersburg.
A few more sponsors on tonight's list. Bob and Floyd Tire Sales, Direct Connect Media, the Stephen Hunter Hope Fund, Sierra's Havens, Sherman Cricker Insurance, the Stoltz Pharmacy, Wagner Rental, Gaddy's Pizza, Pro Pest Control, Rallies, Smith's Drugs, and WIOI. Again, thanks to all the sponsors helping us bring these games to you each week.
It's Blaine Weaver with the steal on that end, giving West this opportunity. You know, I don't know that I've ever seen a team reach as much as Wheelersburg reaches. Blaine Weaver getting called for the traveling there.
You know, I think a lot of that reaching tactic causes a lot of confusion.
It does. You know, it just there are so many loose balls as a result, and some teams can get by with that. Maybe they're a little bit slower, and when they reach, they get a wrist, you know, or whatever. Wheelersburg just not getting enough to get a call.
Man,
and Lowry sinks it at the break.
Way to squeeze 3 more points out.
Isn't that something?
As the Pirates now lead by 24 points.
24 it is.
Huh?
24 it is, yes.
So score on the board coming into the half is 38-14 as the Pirates have a significant lead.
Sizable lead, yes.
That's it. We'll go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back after this.
Welcome to Portsmouth Cinemas.
Sights, sounds, and smells, we give you all the feels you need for a fun time on the town. Want to enjoy a 3D movie or even throw a party? The Portsmouth Cinema is here for you. Looking for unbeatable deals on concessions? We got you. Need an affordable night out to relax with a movie? Super Tuesday to the rescue. We are always updating to give you the best experience possible. Visit us online at republictheaters.com or Facebook for showtimes. Portsmouth Cinema. When you've got the time, we've got the popcorn, the candy, the drinks, and the best movies around.
Located in the heart of downtown Portsmouth is the area's oldest pawnbroker, B&B Loan. No matter what you're looking for, it's probably come through the doors of B&B at some point in time. With a large selection of jewelry, TVs, tools, DVDs, musical instruments, and did I mention jewelry? B&B has the largest collection of pre-owned jewelry featuring many popular and one-of-a-kind pieces. No matter what you're looking for, shop local first by coming into B&B Loan, located near the Esplanade at 837 Gallia Street in Portsmouth.
Everyone has a personality. Shouldn't your kitchen have one too? Craft-made cabinetry has hundreds of distinctive ways to help create a kitchen so personal. It could only belong to you. Craft-made. It becomes you. Visit craftmate.com or call 1-866-CRAFTMATE for your free idea book.
Sierra's Haven is a no-kill animal shelter located in Scioto County. They are a group of volunteers working together to help find safe, loving homes for adoptable pets. In its brief existence, they have made a difference in the lives of thousands of animals. Whether they were stray animals or needing medical attention, Sierra's treated, spayed, neutered, and found them wonderful homes. Your contributions to this organization can help get abandoned and abused animals off the streets and into a loving home. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
Manufacturing is not what it used to be. It's more than putting parts together. It's coming up with ideas, testing principles, and perfecting engineering. Scioto County Career Technical Center, through secondary and post-secondary education, is offering student training in the use of CNC, PLC, and CAD. Such cutting-edge training advances the skill level of the local workforce, building for the future of advanced manufacturing. For more information, visit us online at sciototech.org.
Scioto Tech.
The Stephen A. Hunter Hope Fund was founded in memory of local student Stephen A. Hunter. One of the most successful programs is the Stevens Power Pack program, which provides food for local children in need. The most recent hunger statistics from Feeding America reveal that almost 1 in 3 children in Scioto, Pike, and Adams counties are food insecure. That's almost 50% higher than the national average. So when you're ready to give, think about giving locally. Charity begins at home.
When you're pain-free, you can live free. At SOMC, our physical medicine and rehabilitation associates can help you live free from chronic pain and free from worry, too. That's because we can provide a wide variety of pain management treatments, including epidurals, nerve blocks, and spinal stimulation, so you don't have to worry about living on pain medication. Innovative pain solutions from SOMC. Very good things are happening here.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
And we're back with the start of the third period as the West Senators take on the Wheelersburg Pirates. trying to come back from a significant deficit.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a comeback from this, but you never know. I mean, there's been bigger upsets in the history of basketball and even in this county. So what you do is you make short-term goals. By the end of this quarter, fellas, I want us to pick up 10 points on this lead. And, by halfway through the fourth, let's get another 10. You try to etch your way back into this. Wheelersburg's awful good. I don't know if they're going to let them do it, though.
Well, maybe not. I'd say we're going to end up seeing Wheelersburg at the Convo this year. A few other teams might make it as well.
Johnson gets a good start there with the three.
It is.
A little splash down there. Johnson scored 5 the first half. The leader for the first half, the Senators, was LT Maynard with 7, and Jordan Frazier had 2.
Ooh, the Senators recover it.
LT Maynard with the ball, the pull-up. And Frazier with the chance there from the corner, can't get it to go.
The problem is there's nobody over there to even try to get the
no
rebound.
Backside rebound. Most of the Senators didn't make their way down the floor. And really, that probably should have been a foul. Holden reaching over the top, around the side, trying to get, attain the ball. And that contact probably could have been called.
Probably.
But, that's Wheelersburg's mentality tonight. That's going after every loose ball.
Yeah.
And you do what you do until you're called for it.
Well,
you didn't get a call there.
Well, pennies add up.
That's right. Quick pass into Frazier. Little fadeaway. Pretty shot. Just couldn't get it go down off the back iron. Wheelersburg first half led by Connor Mullins, who had 5 threes.
Oh, wide open layup.
And speaking of Connor Mullins,
that's it.
Had 5 threes in the first half. And just added 2 more points to that with the runner. He led all scorers. Tanner Holden had 6. Cole Lowry 5. J.J. Truitt 4. Justin Salyers 3. And Trent Salyers and Mac Dyer each scored a deuce.
Nice recovery.
From the corner.
3-point good.
3. Jordan Frazier.
Well, they're trying to chip that lead.
Picking up Tanner Holden. 3-quarter court. Holden goes the distance. And that's an exclamation point.
Yeah.
I'm not just a big, tall guy. I can play. And notice nobody got in his way.
No, interestingly enough.
Nice block there by Connor Mullins.
A nice pass.
Yeah, Connor Mullins' pass split 2 West defenders' heads.
That was impressive.
You ever play with a really good basketball player who passes well, you always have to keep an eye on him because you might wear that basketball, as an earring.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll get one in the ear one time. You always got to keep an eye on it. Well, in defense, you have to be aware of that as well and always keep your eye on the ball. That could have very well been deflected or stolen.
Yeah.
So, especially given this scenario, West cannot be lethargic defensively.
Tanner Holden's 1 for 2 at the line.
I believe Holden has 10 points now on the night. West still working the perimeter. Wheelersburg with quick hands, almost got it away from him. A forced shot there.
Yep.
LT Maynard with the backside rebound off the miss by Connor Mullins. We're going to have a 30-second timeout there by West.
Well, while they take a break, we will too, and we'll be back right after this.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
The library isn't just a source for books anymore. We are activities. We are local history and genealogy. We are entertainment. We are DVDs and books on CD. We are online. We are education. We are mobile. We are everywhere. We are still books and reading. We are here for our community. We are here for you.
We are the Portsmouth Public Library.
I love the library.
And we're back. 45-20 as the Pirates lead midway through the third period.
25-point lead by the Pirates. West needs to get this down to a 15-point lead in the next 3 minutes and 38 seconds.
Holden he was running out of bounds and just threw it backwards.
Yep.
It went up over the back of the basket and almost went in.
Yeah, I remember doing that as a kid. Do you remember that? Throwing it up over the back.
Yeah,
backboard.
trying to get it to go in.
That's always popular when you're playing horse or out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Nice pass inside.
Oh.
And you know what? The little dribble that he took allowed the defenders to go ahead and cave in on him and took away his scoring opportunity there. Backside roll.
Wheelersburg is just rolling heavy.
Justin Salyers. And steps. Before he got rid of the ball, Bradford took an extra step in there.
Holden comes flying onto the
does.
court. Did you see that?
Yeah, he wants to get down that lane. That dunk he had earlier in the game felt good to him.
Yep.
A proud dad there at the end of the bench.
Yep.
You said he's from Atlanta?
I think it's
originally.
I know definitely Georgia, but I think they told me Atlanta originally.
Very
pass
nice
into
fella.
Holden.
You know, the great part about that pass, he fed him to the outside. That enabled him to execute that spin move into the middle. Really provided separation just with the pass alone.
Yeah.
And then a great finish there by Holden. David and Goliath there on that backside block.
Definitely.
That's Gabe Skaggs, 5'9", going up against Holden's 6'7". Skaggs coming off of the rebound there.
He's not shy about going after Holden.
Weaver goes down. He had a little bit of help there with the foul. That's going to be number 14, Justin Salyers, tripping him up there.
Yep. So Holden comes out, as well as a few bench changes.
Blaine Weaver in the game for West. Quick pass inside. And right away, without the presence of Tanner Holden, they're able to score in the paint. What a presence Tanner Holden is. And for as long as he's out, that's what West needs to do, pound it in there.
Well, if you notice, a couple of the individuals that came out were the height.
Yep.
I mean, Holden, but who's the other one? 12.
Connor Mullins.
Yeah.
Steps. He got to where he was going and didn't know what to do once he got there.
Yep.
Sounds like an ad for TripAdvisor.
Here we go.
Check us
There
out
we go.
first.
Click one and done.
Tough. Weaver there on the travel. Had a nice back cut to number 12 there for West, Josh Berry.
So we got 1:21 left in the third period, a 28-point deficit. Senators are trying to do something.
Nice block. Dylan Bradford on top of that. And I liked how he stepped out of bounds like, yeah, give me the ball.
Yeah.
It's the oldest trick in the book, right?
Uh-huh.
Bradford reaching in there, deflecting the ball, blocking the shot there. All of a sudden, it's the Dylan Bradford show on the defensive end.
Yep.
Go up with it. There you go. Go up with it. There you go. That's what the West Senators need to do right now, take advantage of the situation, and that situation is about to change as Holden re-enters the game.
Yeah, so they
but
get
just
the basket.
continue to put the ball up there.
Mm-hmm.
Mac Dyer, a 6'2 senior, will re-enter as well. And now the lane gets a little bit more tricky.
So Gabe Skaggs gets the third point.
Skaggs finishes the three-point play. And we have a 25-point deficit. It was 38-14 at the half. West playing even Steven with them thus far in the third.
I call a foul on number 5.
Yeah, Dylan Bradford just riding his hip. You can't do that. You can't put pressure on the hip there. And Tanner Holden showing a quick burst with that left-hand dribble.
Mm-hmm. 20 seconds left to go in the third period. Pirates taking the ball out.
Bradford kind of gave him an extra bump there. Now we got a mismatch inside. Let's see if Tanner Holden can take advantage. Very nice pass inside. That's going to be Justin Salyers that finishes there. And that's some unselfish play there by Tanner Holden.
Definitely easy to make that pass when you're ahead above your opponents.
Absolutely. And Holden will come back out. Justin Mullins comes back into the game.
Oh!
And a volleyball spike. Number 14 for Wheelersburg, Justin Salyers.
That was a hard hit.
And you know, Dylan Bradford wanted to come up and retaliate there, and in his mind, he was doing it.
Yep.
In those two boys' mind, there was a fracas that just took place on the court, but it didn't happen. You know,
that was good self-control.
Absolutely. Little Hail Mary there at the end comes up short, and
So
that's the score we'll go in with.
We have 52-25, Pirates leading as we close the third period. Take a break, and we'll be right back with the fourth.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes or if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them. Auto Owners Insurance.
Howell Insurance Agency, serving you for over 75 years.
You're watching Zone Sports.
Well, there at the middle school.
I think it'd be worth
And
my
we're
money.
back.
Worth the money here. Did we
it?
get the number?
Did we get it? Did he
I say we as in
did he say 3368?
we didn't all buy tickets. I didn't.
Did he say 3368?
I didn't hear it,
If
Ashley.
he said 3368, it's us.
You got it?
I don't know. I'm looking. We got to listen. That's LT Maynard's dad down there, I think, doing the calling.
Holden with the ball and a nice drive, but he's going to get the charge this time as Gabe Skaggs sets himself on that low block.
Is something happening that we're missing?
I was looking to see if I knew anybody could check on your number for you.
Yeah,
You got a nice crowd tonight. Split Spot's going to be a pretty good draw.
Well, I told him last time I won, it was here during basketball, and I won $42. Huh? Really?
Nice left hand there by Jordan Frazier. An official timeout. Tanner Holden's injured. I think he got popped in the mouth. Maybe has a little bit of blood there. He went down the trash can and spit into it. Always a physical game out here on the west side. Big spin move by LT Maynard coming up short. Jordan Frazier with the back.
It's in.
With the putback. Chuck, I don't see anybody coming to the desk.
I don't either. Oh, one of the players got hit. Dylan Bradford.
And he got hit in the mouth as well. And that's going to be a block with a chance at and one here. Jordan Frazier at the line shooting the bonus.
Not me.
Not you?
3668.
Close but no cigar.
That's it.
West with the lead cut down to 22 now. Wheelersburg working the clock a little bit. Behind the back pass. As Al McGuire would say, he had a little too much French pastry on that one. There's a time for everything, and usually there's not a time for that.
They're running the clock.
So my guess is this is probably what they did to Oak Hill. From the corner, and it hit the apparatus above the backboard. That makes it a dead ball automatically. West now with a chance to get it under 20. 5 minutes remaining in the contest.
Big shot, no
nice
good.
kick out, but LT Maynard comes up rather short there.
Pirates looking for an opportunity.
Taking their time with it. That's going to be 25, Blaine Weaver on the push-off there. Coach Hafer didn't like that call. He questioned the intelligence of the official in that given situation.
So the Pirates take the ball out. 4:40 left to go in this ball game.
Coach Steve Ader for
they
Wheelersburg.
get ready to pull my number for split the pot round 2.
Round 2, you have another chance. Little sleight of hand there, Cole Lowry on the drive.
There's the drive, and it's in.
Dylan Bradford really having a nice half here, both ends of the floor. From downtown.
Woo.
Yeah.
Cole Lowry
Cole
sinking
Lowry
a nice
filling it up
three.
again, yeah.
He is.
Nice feed inside. Dylan Bradford with the left hand. Did a great job getting that right arm up there. That provides him a seal from the defender and the left hand away from the defender's body. That outreach. It's a good shot. Well, Chuck, if we could just convince them to continue to throw numbers out there.
I know. Eventually,
Yeah.
I think we'd get it.
Maybe all the people that bought the winning tickets were JV parents and they've left.
Maybe.
Could be.
It's possible.
They'll get around to you eventually.
Well, I'll wait. I got at least another 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock.
That's right. Holding back in the game, he just got popped in the face. Dylan Bradford going for the block. Had a little follow through on that block. Came down and smacked him in the nose.
Look at there. We have a winner.
That's a nice little payday. $205.
That's not bad.
Ain't chicken feed. Holding good
Tanner
on the front
sinks
end.
one from the line.
And again.
Now you know.
And he comes back out.
Tomorrow night, Jay, we'll be in Minford.
We will.
As the Minford Falcon girls are undefeated coming into their final regular season game.
Yeah, and taking on a team that won the state championship last year in Waterford.
That's amazing.
It's going to be a big, big game.
Yeah.
Quick three. Jesse Johnson with the rebound. LT Maynard coming up short there. Actually back off the back iron. And now we're going to get
Nice
into that
little
running
move.
game. Cole Lowry finishing there with the layup.
Wheelersburg just stacking on the points at this time.
Well, it's just a matter of time now, and that time is below 2.5 minutes remaining in the contest. And that's going to be a slide on that pivot foot. Wheelersburg basketball. Matthew Miller coming in, number 13. Saw him play a little bit in the JV contest.
Yeah.
He finished up with some free throws off of a technical foul to close that game out. Nice spin move by number 24, Ashton Clevenger, 5'10", junior. Starters love to see the bench score. You'll hear the biggest cheer at that point when a bench kid gets in and scores.
Oh, yeah? That's awesome.
That's the mark of a good team.
It really is.
It means they care about one another. Backside rebound by Clevenger. He's making his way down the middle and feeling it. This time it comes up short. Dylan Bradford setting up for the three.
Almost getting it. Did you see that?
I saw that. Got the rebound, bounced off LT Maynard, got repossession of it,
oh, man.
And then feeds Frazier at the corner. If we had a blooper reel, that would make it.
Poor Jordan Frazier, man. Bounced right off his head.
West is going to put some subs in as well. They got 4, looks like JV players coming in now. And a timeout by West to get those young men into the action.
Well, we've got a full timeout from the Senators, so we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. We're back as the Senators cut their timeout short.
Yep, that was a quickie. 3-point attempt there.
20 seconds left on the clock.
Brandon Moore.
Pirates trying to burn it down. As the teams start to stand up and applaud, I think it's pretty much in the bag for the Pirates now.
That's going to be your final score, Chuck. 67-41.
That's it.
And the Wheelersburg Pirates going to move on to 15-3 overall and 11-2 in the SEC. West will dip to 7-10 and 5-8 in the SOC.
That's a nice game. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we'll come back with the wrap-up.
Talk about the most valuable player.
Mm-hmm. So we'll be back right after this.
We recently got an EEG machine, and that's what we're using for one of my research projects. Shawnee State and my professors, faculty here have really helped me to be competitive, not just to meet the minimum requirements. Kind of cool to tell people that, hey, I know how to run an EEG.
I visit every client that I have one time a month. I'm not meant to be behind a desk. At Shawnee, they instilled in me a need to have empathy towards other people. When you get into that career, it's because you want to help people. So that's what I'm doing.
I do it for the ladies.
I did it before I got married. I do it year-round.
It's the only thing I take my hat off for.
I do it all month long for one low price.
We do it together.
Wheelersburg, Portsmouth, Huntington, Jackson. I do it wherever I go.
They all do it here.
You won't have to wait for the sun to look fine. Come to the sun spot where the sun always shines.
This is my business.
I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there.
Packing, shipping, help.
Outstanding.
Toasters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
2 for the 7:30, please.
Enjoy the movie. It's a lot cleaner. Yeah, they actually cycle movies faster here.
We've been sending it like a box of chocolates.
Have you seen a really big snake?
I hate snakes.
None shall pass.
Wheelersburg Cinema, still bringing movies to life.
You're watching Zone Sports. Game on.
Welcome back to what was a great SOC match where the Wheelersburg Pirates defeated the West Senators, the score of 67-41. We watched the game. It was a good game. I really think height was one of the big factors in this.
Height's always a big problem, and Wheelersburg puts out such an effort on defense. They just never give you a chance to get comfortable and find your range and take good shots. You never get a good look against Wheelersburg. And in this game, the Pirates really had the Senators' number from the jump.
They did.
From the very onset of the game, they took a quick lead and maintained that lead throughout the game. Their third quarter, West kind of held it close. They didn't allow Wheelersburg to actually extend that lead anymore. But the game was pretty much over at that point. For Wheelersburg, their key player tonight, Tanner Holden, one of the things that they were doing with Tanner Holden, too, I noticed, was they were taking him out defensively, and then when they had a chance to put him back in the game offensively, like on a turnover, they put him back in. And how many times do we see him take the ball and just drive to the hole? He showed us some things in this game that we haven't seen in the past. Not a whole lot of posting up. This is Tanner Holden as a guard or even a shooting guard. This is what I might look like here in a couple of years at the college level.
That's it. Well, it goes without saying, Holden is our Toro Loco player of the game.
It is. He did a little bit of everything. He had blocked shots. He had a tremendous number of rebounds. I had him unofficially with 18 points scored. He was just a presence on the floor. When he was in the game, West couldn't do anything whatsoever. When he was off the floor and West had a chance to get the ball inside the lane, they scored.
They did.
And they got second chance buckets when they didn't make it the first time.
Right.
So he was a presence on both ends.
Well, I got to say, we watched Tanner Holden play football. We watched him play basketball. He moves so fluidly in both sports. He just zips through everywhere. It's like nobody really has an answer for him.
He's very smooth, and he's a special athlete. And, going back to football, he kind of reminds me of Terrell Pryor in that way. Pryor always kind of glided when he moved, and Tanner Holden kind of has that feel to him.
He does. Well, Tanner Holden is our Toro Loco player of the game. I want to go ahead and run through our sponsor list one more time this evening. We want to thank the sponsors that bring these games to you each week. Start out with KDMC Medical Center, KDMC Ohio, and KDMC, all their branches. We'd like to thank them for all that they do for Zone High School sports and for the area youth. We'd also like to thank B&B Loan, Barrett Murphy Insurance, the Desco Federal Credit Union, Loot Supply, the Portsmouth Cinema 8, Portsmouth Public Library, the Powell Insurance Agency, Sauter County Career and Technical Center, doing awesome things out there.
Yes, indeed.
Shawnee State University, the Southern Ohio Medical Center, Sunspot Tanning, the UPS Store, the Wheelersburg Cinema, WIOI, Smith's Drugs, Rallies, Pro Pest Control, Gaddy's, Wagner Rental with all the Wagner boys down there, Stoltz Pharmacy, Sherman Cricker Insurance. We'd also like to thank Sierra's Havens and the Stephen Hunter Hope Fund, Direct Connect Media, Bob and Floyd Tire Sales, Hope Source Treatment, and the 140C Store. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors, Real Estate Gallery, that brings the national anthem to you each week, AC1 Communications, our tip-off sponsor, and, of course, Toro Loco, our player of the game sponsor. Again, you get a chance, tell all those sponsors that you watch Zone High School sports and how much you appreciate their support.
Well, Chuck, I'll see you again tomorrow night, I guess.
That's it. Tomorrow night, big game in Minford, showdown.
Girls basketball.
This will be the first girls high school basketball game that we've done here on the Zone.
Yep. Apparently Minford has a very special team. Several players on that team have opportunities to break Minford records, individual and career scoring records and rebound records. We'll talk about it more tomorrow night, but I'm looking forward to seeing just how good they are against a good game. Waterford team.
Yeah. Well, you said they were state champs last
year. And they're 15-1-1 this year. Their one loss coming to South Charleston or somebody that's, big city.
Yeah.
So it should be a heck of a game.
Well, cool. Well, I can't wait to see you all out there again. I'm Chuck Jones here with Jay Miller and the whole Zone Sports team, and we thank you for joining us.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Cool.